Hi guys, what are we going to do today? We are working with some of our new IOD Christmas stamps, and I'm going to show you how we make this really cute teacup plaque. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I found this pretty paper, and this is just one of my 11 by 17 Monogram papers, and I thought it was very pretty and florally, but you can use whatever type of paper, even just blank paper if that's what you'd like to do, or a solid color. And I'm using my new cozy stamp. This is our new IOD stamp. We had done another video where I showed you how to draw out a coffee cup, so you could also take a look at that. So we are going to stamp this onto our paper, and I'm just going to use a black ink. Now on this one, only the bottom cup will have a saucer. So I'm kind of going to decide what I want on that, and I think I'm going to go right around here. Okay, for the rest of these, I'm not going to stamp the whole bottom of the saucer. I'm going to, of course, stamp it all down, but I don't need to re-ink those because I'm only using the cup part. And then I also found where the center is. You don't want that too dark or it's really hard to see. Stamp that one there. I think I'll do my third one. It'll be a little whiter in where the flower is. Right there. You can see you could probably get a lot of cups out of this paper. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these out. So just this one, you need the saucer. If you have a saucer printed, that's fine. You're going to be cutting it off. So on these, you're just going to cut around the cup, and this one, you're going to keep the cup and the saucer. So just continue cutting these out. So I've cut around the outside edges, and now what I'm going to do is cut the inside of this, the handle. And I'm just using my X-Acto and a cutting mat. But you could use some real fine scissors and poke a hole and cut it out with scissors too. Okay, so I know this is going to be my bottom cup, and then I can decide how I want them. And kind of how I was doing it before was, one was a little whiter, one was more busy, one was a little lighter. So that's kind of how I had lined mine up. So on this one right here, I am going to make a slit from here to here. It's just at this top. You can see where this top edge is, so I'm still going to see the black rim, and enough that this can fit in here. And same thing with the top of this one, because this one's going in the very top. And I'm just going from this point here, just above the black line, because I want to be able to see that black line, that rim. And I can put this one in here. And then we are going to put a bird in top. So you can see I cut out that hole, and this is where they're gonna go, and I found something to put it on. I am choosing this board. You could put it on the front of a book cover, you could put it on a wooden plaque, on a framed piece, on anything you would like. I just thought this was just fun, but it's a fun idea you could take and use in so many different ways. Now I wanted to find a bird. So at this point you really could. You could find a cute scrap of paper that already has a bird on it and cut it out. You could print something from online. You could get a bird stamp, stamp it, cut it out. I just happen to have this really cute transfer, and this is from my IOD transfer. I believe this one's called Whispering Willows, and I thought it was so cute. I'm gonna even put the crown on her. So the one thing you're gonna notice is you're not going to see the legs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these legs off right now, but I'm gonna save these legs because I might find something else really cute that I can use with the legs. I'm gonna make a slit through this top one also, like we did with the other two. You could try to do this and transfer right here and then be very careful and do it here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer this onto another sheet of paper and cut it out and then decoupage it in. I know it seems like it takes away from why it's a transfer, but I really like this image, and that's the one I really wanna use. So I'm gonna transfer this onto this piece of cardstock. And you could use any type of paper you would like. So I'm gonna cut this out. Now see how cute? Just arrange them till you get it to the way you like it. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with is I am gonna start decoupaging this bottom cup and then my next cup and then these pieces up in here. So I'm just gonna use my decoupage medium. And I know I'm starting here. I'm gonna decoupage to about right here and leave this for a moment until I get my other cup put in. This is real similar to the other teacup video that we did. This cup in here. And then my cute little bird. Okay. And I know my tail's hanging off a bit, but I don't care because I really like this on here. Now, I am just going to transfer the crown right on top. Put a little decoupage medium over the whole top of this. Make sure any ends that might not be down, just seal them down. And see if there's anything else we would like to add to this. So I think I'm just gonna add some greenery hanging down from above. And this is from the same transfer. Now if you really wanted something in particular in your background, you might wanna like decoupage all that or transfer or whatever it is behind before you put all this on, so then you don't have to be careful going around everything. You know, I think that added just enough. That is very pretty. Now I am going to stamp with my Vintage Textures. This is one of the 4 squares of stamp in that. And this seems to be my favorite one. And I'm just giving it just a little bit of a vintage texture. And it doesn't need a whole lot. And then we're going to get some distressing and distress around the edges real quick and seal it one last time and we're done. So this is just my vintage photo, Distress Oxide, and I am just rubbing it on here. And then when I put my sealer back on, it's going to move it around. You can see how it just moves it a bit. And just one last sealing on this. And there you go. I think that's so pretty. So here's another one that we had done previously, and we used some of the IOD Christmas transfers. But I love this coffee cup. I think this cup can be used in so many ways, whether you use just images that you have, but I think, or different fun papers, but I love the cup image and it just works out so well for this. Hope you guys give this a try, but whatever you do, have fun.